As the scholars said, based on what Allah Jalla wa Ala says, that يا أيها الذين آمنوا اصبروا وصابروا ورابطوا واتقوا الله لعلكم تفلحون. It is sabr, 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 sabr.
It's now 86 days, nearly 3 months, since the 7th of October, since the occupation started, the brutal assault upon the Palestinian people. The Ummah has done a lot, but now people are tired, people are fatigued. So what nasiha can you give us?
Yeah.
What pointers can you give us?
First of all, we need to remember many sieges that took place in the past, even against even non-Muslims. The besiege of Vienna, the besiege of Moscow, the besiege of... It used to take long times. And wars normally don't end quickly. Yeah. So this is how it is. We should not be tired. We should not feel fatigue. In fact, my dear brothers and sisters, as the scholars said, based on what Allah Jalla wa Ala says, that يا أيها الذين آمنوا اصبروا وصابروا ورابطوا واتقوا الله لعلكم تفلحون. It is sabr, 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 sabr. They said إنما النصر صبر ساعة. Nasr comes after what? After sabr. Yeah. Allah Jalla wa Ala says وإن تصبروا وتتقوا لا يضركم كيدهم شيئا. We need sabr and we need taqwa. So we need to continue. Sabr doesn't mean that we are passively waiting. No, we should continue. Every single one of us should participate in this, as we call it before, global conflict. Anyone who can write should write. Anyone who can donate should donate. We heard that there might be some, a way for doctors to go to Gaza. Yeah, soon. Okay. Allahu Alam, some doctors have confirmed this, but they are waiting for the green light to go. So anyone who can go, he should go. Anyone who can lobby from a political perspective should continue lobbying that. Anyone who cannot do anything but going for marches, he should continue going for marches. We need to keep the momentum, because that momentum will put pressure on the whole world. And not only that, as we have said number of times, the Palestinians will be inspired by what they see, especially in the West, especially in the US and in the UK, and that will keep them going. So we should not give up. Now the situation there, so many analysts, and I read some analysis by some Russians. Of course, we cannot confirm how accurate that analyst is, but the news are talking about, many news are talking, even I was listening to a summary of the Hebrew news in Hebrew, or the Israeli news. They said that there are growing and increasing disunity among the government. Netanyahu wants something and Gantz wants something else, and Gantz sometimes he is threatening them to resign. So there is a split in the government. So that is increasing. Also, as you know, they have pulled 5 units the day before yesterday from Gaza. They said that there is no need for those 5 units, but as a matter of fact, there are many reports that confirm that the army is tired, because the Israeli or the occupation army is not used to long battles. They normally finish it within 1-2 weeks, and that's it. Now it is coming to the end of 3 months. So they are tired. The economy is in a very terrible situation. Their number of casualties, whether losses, fatalities, or injured people. Today there was a report that there are more than around 8,000 people who have disabilities from the army. So the number of the casualties and the losses are increasing, and that will cause more pressure on Netanyahu. They said that the news there from the Israeli occupation, they are talking that, okay, to Netanyahu, you haven't achieved anything. Okay, you haven't been able to free the captives or the prisoners of war, whatever you call them. The public opinion is turning more against us. We became the most hated people. All projects for normalization with Saudi Arabia, with Arab countries, have come to an end. We lost Jordan completely. You turned the Jordanians to be our enemies, because the Jordanians every day they are marching and they are putting pressure on their government to do something and to stop exporting, vegetables, etc. to Israel. So they said we are in the worst situation. What did you achieve? Only the destruction of Gaza. The Gazan people are not going to leave Gaza. So in reality, what is the achievement is very, very minimum. So that's why, Allahu A'lam, how long this is going to last, but I don't think it will last more than 2-3 weeks maximum, maybe less than that, and there will be some major changes. They said, of course, that the third phase of the war should have started maybe, I think, 3 or 4 weeks ago, but every time they are delaying it because they have not achieved the goals of the second phase of the war. So, brothers and sisters, we have no option but to be optimistic. As simple as this. Okay? The Prophet ﷺ used to be optimistic in the most difficult time. But the reality in the ground makes us optimistic. Yeah, the reality on the ground makes us optimistic. It is true that the Gaza and the civilians in Gaza, they are really suffering, and they are really in facing unprecedented challenges. Lack of food, lack of shelter, and now it is called lack of course, medication. There is no medication, and their houses north of Gaza, they said 95% of the north of Gaza have been completely destroyed.
Subhanallah.
Yeah. So now what to do? Yeah. As I said, the momentum has to continue. We need to start thinking out of the box if there are ways to support the people of Gaza, especially finding ways to send aid, whether food or medicine. This we need everyone to start thinking out of the box to come up with ideas regarding that. The political pressure should continue to have a ceasefire. We need to be ready to mobilize ourselves. The charities, they need to be ready, inshallah.